Here's more wrestling news for December 17th, 2025. Your headlines for this afternoon include WWE has chosen the next John Cena, Seth Rollins reveals who it is. Big name expected to sign with AEW after breakout debut. Major update on Will Ospreay's recovery after neck surgery. WWE star earns major backstage praise after standout Raw promos. Seth Rollins delivers brutal injury that killed WrestleMania plans. WWE star obliterates Heckler with savage burn at SmackDown taping, and more. WWE has spent years searching for someone capable of filling the enormous void left behind by John Cena, and according to Seth Rollins, the company believed it found that answer in Cody Rhodes. Speaking during a discussion on Games with Names, Rollins explained that Rhodes' return to WWE was never just about bringing back a familiar face. Instead, it was part of a much larger vision, one built around positioning Cody as the long-term face of the company. They were hoping they could groom him to be in the John Cena position. Rollins also added that this belief didn't exist during Cody's first WWE run, noting that management didn't view him at that level when he originally left. When he left, top brass didn't see him as that guy. When he came back, the hope was that he could be. Rollins also pointed to their trilogy of matches, culminating in a Hell in a Cell showdown as a turning point. Those bouts weren't just about ending a rivalry, they were a proving ground. According to Rollins' comments, that series helped demonstrate that Rhodes could thrive under the pressure, expectations, and spotlight that come with being the guy in WWE. Coming from Rollins, someone who has carried the company across multiple eras, this perspective carries added weight. It also helps explain why Cody has been consistently presented as a centerpiece since his return, with sustained main event positioning and long-term storytelling built around him. WWE may never officially crown a successor to John Cena, but Rollins' comments strongly suggest that Cody Rhodes was brought back with exactly that role in mind. Do you believe Cody Rhodes can truly step up into the John Cena role in WWE? Share your thoughts and feedback in the comments below. Before AEW Dynamite went live on December 10th from the Gateway Center Arena in College Park, Georgia, a quiet but noteworthy moment took place off-camera. Stephen Borden, Sting's son, stepped into the ring for a dark match against Kieran Gray, and by the time it was over, people backstage were paying very close attention. Borden not only picked up the victory, he left a strong impression doing it. According to multiple backstage reactions, his performance immediately sparked internal discussion about his future with the company. AEW President Tony Khan addressed Borden's showing while speaking with Fightful Select, and his praise was anything but reserved. "I thought he was excellent. He's doing a great job. Very exciting in my opinion." But the most revealing reaction came from within AEW's inner circle. One source reportedly stated, "He's expected to be under AEW contract before long if he's not already." While AEW has yet to make anything official, the internal buzz paints a clear picture. This wasn't a simple tryout or courtesy appearance. Borden is being closely evaluated as a potential long-term piece of the roster. Even the presentation suggested something bigger. Borden made his entrance to Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin, a bold, cinematic choice that added confidence and presence to his debut. Should AEW lock down Stephen Borden now, or is it still too early? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Enjoying the video? A quick like goes a long way in helping us grow and deliver more wrestling news you care about. Will Ospreay may be off AEW television right now, but he's far from sidelined in the bigger picture. Speaking with Metro UK, Alex Windsor offered a reassuring update on Ospreay's health and recovery. Windsor, who is engaged to the AEW star, made it clear that while the rehab process hasn't been easy, Ospreay is thriving and firmly on track for a strong return. Of course, it's been a struggle for him, but he's doing so well. It's no surprise, but he's absolutely smashing it, Windsor said. I personally think he'll be back better than ever. I have no doubt about it in my mind. Ospreay underwent surgery in September 2025, just weeks after stepping away from in-ring competition following AEW x NJPW Forbidden Door. At the time, he reassured fans that the procedure was successful and promised that the wait would be worth it. The road will be long, but it'll be worth it to see you all again. Surgery was a success, Ospreay wrote in an update after the operation. Since then, the British standout has largely stayed out of the spotlight, focusing on recovery and rehabilitation. Ospreay has also been open about the possibility of adjusting his in-ring style moving forward, acknowledging that he may need to scale back some of the high-risk offense that helped define his career. For now, the message from those closest to him is clear: the comeback is progressing well, and when Will Ospreay does return, he's expected to be ready for the next phase of his career. Do you think Will Ospreay will return with a more grounded, evolved style, or will he find a way to deliver the high-flying moments fans love? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Seth Rollins has now opened up about the injury that not only derailed his own momentum, but forced WWE to rewrite its WrestleMania 42 plans. Appearing on Games with Names hosted by Julian Edelman, Rollins detailed exactly how he tore his rotator cuff, revealing the damage happened mid-match after a high-risk aerial move went wrong. According to Rollins, the injury was immediate and unmistakable. "I did what we call a coast-to-coast headbutt. In the landing, I didn't stick it. I did not stick the landing. I rotated a bit to my left, landed hard on my left elbow, and jolted it up into my shoulder. Felt it go right away." From that moment on, Rollins said the pain became a constant factor, forcing him to reassess the situation on the fly. After finishing the move sequence and going for a pin, he quickly realized something was wrong. "I pinned him, he kicks out, I'm talking to the ref. Oh, that wasn't smart, that wasn't good. Are you hurt? Yeah, how bad? I'm not sure. Do you need to change something? Let me think about it. Nah, we're good." Adrenaline carried him through the remainder of the match, but Rollins admitted his left arm was essentially compromised from that point forward. Now, 2 weeks removed from the procedure, Rollins says his recovery time is approximately 6 months. That setback forced WWE to abandon a major long-term creative plan that had been mapped out for WrestleMania 42. According to prior reports, the original direction called for Roman Reigns to run through Rollins' faction The Vision before eventually colliding with Rollins himself on the grandest stage. With Rollins sidelined, those plans were scrapped entirely, leaving both The Vision's future and Rollins' role in the WWE main event scene unresolved. Whether Rollins eventually returns to reclaim leadership of The Vision, or whether Braun Breaker fully takes control in his absence, remains an open question. What is clear is that this injury didn't just change one match, it reshaped WWE's long-term booking and the WrestleMania 42 landscape entirely. Solo Sikoa had no patience for one fan's heckling, and he shut it down in brutal fashion. Following WWE's taping of the December 26th episode of SmackDown at the Giant Center in Hershey, Pennsylvania, fan shot footage began circulating online showing an intense exchange as Sikoa made his way backstage. While avoiding specific spoilers, the clip captures Solo walking toward the back when a woman in the crowd began loudly booing and repeatedly heckling him. "Boo! You suck, Solo! You suck! You suck, Solo!" she shouted. At first, Sikoa ignored it and kept moving, but when the fan escalated things, yelling, "What the f*** are you looking at?" Solo stopped, turned around, and delivered a calm but cutting response. "You're fucked up makeup." The line landed instantly. The crowd reacted with a mix of laughter and shock, while the heckling stopped just as fast as it started. In one sentence, Solo reasserted control of the moment without raising his voice or breaking stride. The exchange only reinforced how much Solo has evolved as a character. No longer the silent enforcer he once was, Solo has grown into a confident, sharp-tongued presence who commands attention and isn't afraid to bite back when pushed. After that moment, it's safe to say fans in attendance thought twice about testing him again. WWE superstars often evolve through multiple personas during their time with the company, and Maxine Dupri's recent transformation has clearly struck a chord behind the scenes. Since shifting into a more serious role on WWE television, Dupri has made it clear that she wants to be viewed differently, and as the reigning Women's United States Champion, that message is starting to land. According to Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select, WWE officials and fans alike have taken a notice following a recent run of vignette packages tied to her return. The vignettes, which aired over several weeks on Monday Night Raw, featured Dupri training alongside her tag team partner Natalya. Presented in a montage-style format, the segment showed Natalya pushing Dupri to her limits. Those videos weren't just effective on screen. According to Fightful, the presentation made a strong internal impression within WWE, particularly with William Regal and Triple H. The focus on her improvement and commitment reportedly did her serious favors internally as she continues to reshape how she's perceived within the company. The report also noted that the vignettes were shot by WWE Director of Character Development Rob Fee. Fee is best known for his creative work on Bray Wyatt's Firefly Funhouse, and his involvement signals that WWE is investing meaningful creative resources into Dupri's presentation rather than treating the shift as temporary. With a championship around her waist, a revamped on-screen identity, and growing internal support, Maxine Dupri appears to be entering a defining phase of her WWE run. What's your take on Maxine Dupri's recent character arc? Do you think this more serious direction will help her longevity in WWE? Share your thoughts in the comments below. For all of our subscribers, don't miss the 9 a.m. Eastern video we dropped earlier today. Smash that bell icon and select all notifications so you're always in the loop.